Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the first edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We they stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also na we website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will they bring this edition of the Breakfast Show come to you this Monday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And on Monday, the 18th day of August 2025. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show this morning, if people can remember, after the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP been done the National Delegates Conference, a lot of chamots on the day inside the party regarding the membership. Well, we make plenty people long concern say as a party in governance, amidst all the chamotia we done at the party, if really then go able for deliver now the final term of President Bio we don't left. We make today inside the Breakfast Show where they ask the question, say amidst the wrangling where they happen at the SLPP, as a party in governance, if then go able for do service delivery where the people them they expect them for do. That's not the question where we throw to the guests them where we get at this edition of the Breakfast Show.
And the guests they all get in our studio this morning for can look at the topic. We get the National Publicity Secretary for the Salone People Party, well, the new elected National Publicity Secretary, winner Moses Mambu. Good morning, Moses, and welcome to the Breakfast Show, and congratulations on your elections.
Thank you very much. Good morning, viewers.
All right, that's now Moses Mambu, in the Publicity Secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party, with the party in governance, and for can talk if the citizens them when they normally can vote for them political party and elect them president them. Amidst all the plaba where we don't see there among members them na the SLPP, and for a party in governance we get 3 years for continuing their mandate inside the manifesto where they be sell to the people of Sierra Leone. If they go able in terms of service delivery amidst this plaba where they inside the party, we get almost more where na the executive director for Citizens Advocacy Network, a civil society organization where don't they talk for ensure say citizens them get especially the things that we due them. They can't talk on behalf of the citizens this morning for look inside the issues that we did at the Salone People's Party, if the SLPP in governance still go able for hold them party together and ensure say they deliver for the people. And good morning, Mr. Moore.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
All right, that's now we 2 studio guests and this morning will get. And yourself, if you get question, you get comment on the topic they can discuss, send them through the number +23274200545, or you can as well text win at the comment section at any of the platform the way they watch with this morning. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and also the stream now we website. We're at Orange Sierra Leone, the Power we website. We they come now in our studio as we get to 2 studio guests them this morning. We they start with Moses Mambu, when at the National Publicity Secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party, the SLPP, as we all know. After the delegates conference, some issues them don't they come between members them na the Salone People's Party, especially with the faction and camps them where don't they emerge, where people don't they see the image within the Sierra Leone People's Party. And most people believe say this not distraction. It go and bug them not for deliver for the citizen. Good morning again, Mr. Mambu.
Thank you very much. And thank you for having me.
Not a secret again say before una national delegate conference, and even before that, una be the whole on a lower level district elections and other elections them we build up, forget the delegates, we vote now na delegate conference. Also you emerge as a winner of the National Publicity Secretary office. Issues they don't deal within on a party. Plaba dey between members them now on a party. And as a party in governance, there are issues there. Citizens and beliefs they go distract to for deliver for them. First, the law look at the aftermath of the convention. Also, you go say that convention they left for as a party.
The convention where we just come out, now one of the best in the history of Salone. And the Sierra Leone People's Party don't set a new standard when it comes to organizing itself internally for going to internal elections and then come out celebrating at the end of the elections day. Of course, it is a fact that elections all over the world, whether na you host, whether na your community, whether na your school, whether na organizations, they always can get little issues because tempers that they run high. Nobody not in this world including the one that we bring democracy, we want for loss. Everybody wants for win. So in a competition, we say everybody they compete fiercely. And in the SLPP, the competition so fierce based on two factors. Number one, we get a wide range, experience, exposed delegate base. About 1,080 delegates were spread around the world and across communities in this country. Now they come together. So it can fair us because everybody who wants then delegates and they then vote. You get for make sure say you go meet them outside and they. And you know they only go meet the delegates and outside and they. You make sure say you tell them what you want for do. SLPP not to that political party where then go line up na Kamakwe Road. Then say okay the pass say all man and so on for go. All everybody go there. No. The SLPP is a political party with democratic to the point that everybody get for fiercely campaign. I remember me own campaign, me with Sidona. No districts not in this country where I no enter. No radio station no day where I no go. No social media platform no day where I no go. For make sure say I tell the people them I tell the delegates if they elect me, what thing I can do for improve the publicity aspect of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Every other candidate waiting up, make sure say they traverse and campaign the delegates across the country. Now, the whole, there were rumors. We all know where people they say, President Bio na young candidates and there were. President Bio na he say na them people we are there for vote for. President Bio na he say na them group of people we are there for vote for. Inside the hall, the first day, in fact 30 day, I get a party within South Africa. We after President Bio's speech because they don't follow how West Africa ECOWAS they behave compare them to the Southern African organization. So it been follow this party be the follow way they elect President Bio as the ECOWAS chairman. After President Bio's speech, he called me. He say I don't look on a president in speech where he make in political speech where he make power convention. He say I don't put other leader them political leader them speech na table. He say I don't look at them all. He said the only person where I compare that speech day to where he make him. He said Nelson Mandela on the 27th of April 1995. He said his speech down the number where he make to the ANC delegation. He said that speech na no more go compare on a president in speech to. He said una na a small country of 8.something million people when I don't set the bar. So he point that other African leader they now they look at President Bio and say this is a leader. We're not the only lead a country. But it make sure say it lead in political party to a transparent process. Kadija una dey na the whole una follow. Where President Bio tinap two things where he say. He say number one, he say me na President Bio. He say I able talk for myself. He say I know the same person for can't talk for me. He say I dey tell una today now say I know they be a nobody. I not support nobody. Make the best candidate. We catch the eyes of the people. We sell the best product. So the delegates there make it win. They say, and not a convention we come. They say this process all day on is in a family gathering, which means now it make you see even way at the end of the second day, everybody been get for go up the stage, other than win, other than loss with President Bio. We all been get for dance and celebrate. At the end of that one day, you see anything what they do in this world, you know they pull the human nature, the human aspect out of it. Emotions will run high. People will feel disappointed. That is okay. It's okay to feel disappointed when you lost an election. It's okay to feel disgruntled when you lost an election. That's fine. What is not okay and where the SLPP know they practice. Now for make sure say that you disgruntled means the way you disgruntled as a result of your loss not affect the operations of the party. By extension, not operate. Of course, the government is not affected in any way. That is the beauty of SLPP. We're always able to distinguish the activities of the political party to that of the activities of the government of Sierra Leone. That is clear. It is sacrosanct. And the other thing also we make SLPP unique, we can make we solve, even though 𝐒𝐲𝐿 we can able to solve a problem then quick one. Now because SLPP get mechanisms within the party where the laws them, where they govern, with constitution, give the party power them, where they inside a particular law they, where we can use for solve a problem then quick one. For example, we get the National Executive Council, we get the Elders Council. So a lot of them issues then they, but at the end of this particular convention we just come out so, there is no problem at the SLPP. I tell una as the mouthpiece of this party, anything we on the social media or the rumor around, The SLPP stay focused. This executive, we don't cancel, we don't take over the leadership of this party. Behind the leader, when a President Bio, we stay focused, we stay together, and we work assiduously for make us sure say we bring everybody together, because they can say a family we united, it's easy for make we take decisions and win battles. A family we divided can easily for break and get enemies then for penetrate that particular family.
When they happen within the SLPP as rumors, is it that on an executive not aware say issues there among some of our members? We come especially from a national delegates conference to now the thing that we don't happen on an executive now aware say issues there within on a party.
SLPP gets almost close to 4.5 million membership around the world. So that's not a small number for manage. At the end of the convention, there will always be, and as there has always been, issues. But the difference between what they happen, the things and where they happen, among members of the SLPP, no, they affect the core of the party. We as an executive, we don't just come up from convention. We try for put with the things that we all promise with party members, they say what they can do. We try for put them together. The executive, with this so now, is poised. We are very focused for make sure say we bring every party member together. Now I make first waiting the party do. We accept say yes, temper they run high at the end of the convention. That one day as an executive we don't accept them. And we need time for cool off. Everybody need time. 2, 3, 4 weeks. We need that time. The party they give everybody time for cool off. Let better heads then prevail. That is the SLPP. When them heads and they all don't cool off, one of the things we not hear after the convention, we not hear anybody from the SLPP say, they go declare for APC, for example, or they go form political party. We not hear anybody from the SLPP say, okay, me don't resign from the SLPP. Are they now independent? Are they now by myself? That one they don't happen. Which means it just start like family. What we do as a family, if I get 6 picking and don't clean a bit 2, then go to feel say the 2 go to feel say they fall na their leg past there. But that is not the case with the SLPP. The SLPP party like every membership. Yes, it is natural. There will always be problem. Even in America, we Donald Trump lost 2020. So we in a president now. It say 2020 election ain't winner. And people are still disgruntled. Say that election was rigged. So it is okay because all of this infrastructure we put in place, Khadija, Mabel, we not get for pull the human aspect of it. You understand? Things that they happy, like them say Thomas more strong tay, Thomas more strong tay. Things that they happen where they hit them, where they make events out. What thing don't happen to one way wrong. Time they reach back, they get a cool head, they say, no, me not Thomas more. If me and this me wife make palaver, at the end of the day, now we home they suffer. So what's happen? Let calm down. Let come together. And let's form a united force for make we move ahead. Because 2028, Khadija Leko will sit also. We need the SLPP, which we are going to get. The SLPP for day together in its entirety. Because this executive way council, we are poised, we are fired up, we not firebrand them. We ready for make sure say we set history in this country. Yes, APCB don't do it. But then area then the way APCB they do it. Now a completely one way they go. But now we want use the proper democratic means for make sure say we win power in 2028. And we plan for the power in 2028 as a executive we don't come. Not for make we go with any other political party run off. Now for make we make sure say we deliver for the people and to a point that we win the 2028 election on first ballot. But also make sure say we go into a flag bearer race when I with the build up to now. We go into a flag bearer race united, fired up, poised for put the party interest above individual interests. We mean say anybody we go into that convention day. President Biodo already set the bar. In we lower level election, he never involved himself as the leader. He allowed everybody for campaign assiduously and gain the votes of the delegates them. At the end of the day, that 10 day, they continue to flag bearer. President Biodon promised the party and every other person within the SLPP say, the will of the people, the will of the delegates within the SLPP party, therefore take precedence above even in own interest. And now we see that being to money. Where we see say the will of the people take precedence over anybody in own individual interest. And that is why we can call President Bio. You see, we can call President Bio the father of democracy. We're not going to do him in vain. Just like when the Bible or the Quran say you cannot, thou shalt not call the name of the Lord in vain. No, it is because anytime you give President Bio the platform for show a democratic credentials them, it don't they only lay them at the table, it they practice even inside in your house. Because imagine President Bio be up that whole day and say, oh, me and Mr. A, candidate A are the support. All the delegates and they go. But President Bio been get for up that whole day and tell the whole world, say, as a leader of this party, I want a transparent, a free, and fair process where the will of the delegates now for prevail over the will of any other big gun within the political party. And we see and say for 2 days, uninterruptedly, the leader of this party be sit down at that whole day, he watch the process, he not involved in the process, wait him reach for votes, he go vote, he observe the process, stay the process done, and I make the last statement for close the process again, where we all be celebrate and go. But finally, Khadija, let every Sierra Leonean, let every SLPP member, where they look me or where they hear me voice this morning, no say, the SLPP, they together. The SLPP executive headed by Jimmy Batilo Songa, where we lead under President Bio, we are poised, we did together, we are coordinated, we are united for make sure say, we bring every facet of this party together because one make sure say, come 2028, we march like a united soldier, we march like a united front to the polls and make sure say we vote massively and take any other political party we go one challenge. We will know the even can close by surprise for make sure say we win the 2028 on first ballot.
Hi, Mambu. Continue for the studio. In case you just tune in, you they listen or you they watch the newly elected public relations officer for the Salone People's Party this morning, where they ask them a question, say if the internal fights where they inside the SLPP no go affect them as a party in governance. We get almost more content when the executive director for the Citizens Advocacy Network, a civil society organization where they for advocate for the needs of the citizens. Them. Thomas, so they can out to you. Mr. Mambu don't set the pace. It clearly don't tell viewers then say then house, then party they in order, although then get some issues when the aftermath of the convention, but believe say then go overcome that. As a civil society organization, we want to advocate for the needs of the citizens. Them. The SLPP in governance get about 3 years or so for deliver on their mandate and promises. If kind internal fights there, so we see among the members them. Is it a deliberate distraction tactics or naturally an internal party struggle and they go on?
Yes, I think this topic is very, very important. Important on many fronts because political parties them primarily established for shape the will of the people, for able to gain power and for better lives of the people in this country. And the party we talk about, the SLPP, is currently the ruling party. We now then hold the steering. Salone are like a vehicle who we all day inside. SLPP, they drive Salone. Whatever direction the party they go is where citizens will have to go. Because now the president, we now SLPP, it come from, we have ministers, we have people who operate under this government, we are members of the SLPP party. That make them very, very important for let the SLPP become cohesive and not allow themselves to be distracted in this period, this difficult period in the history of the country. I don't listen to Mambu, he don't talk very well, he's a smooth talker, I must say. And let me use this opportunity to congratulate you on your victory as PRO. You see, what I know say Mambu they doing work as a PRO. It don't lay out a very good background to the entire party dynamics or whatever you. But waiting at the reality out there to the public is that there is a serious political wrangling within the ruling SLPP party. Whilst as an activist, we know say these are things that we're not supposed to be, because inside 2 or 3 people in gather, you will get dissenting views, you will get misunderstandings, you will get people who get different opinions. What we concern is when then issues they continue for linger on to the point that it even come at the national stage and get the tendency for begin distract them and undermine even the people and their interest is where we they take interest as activists. Me no one for even take this discussion to the convention. There has been internal party squabbles way before we go into the elections. There are factions within the party which nobody will deny. Even the one that are just onlookers. No say within the SLPP we have factions, which is not bad. Now a political party, one of the oldest in this country, in fact even at the sub-region. But when them factions, the activities they become inimical, they become injurious to the health of the state, it becomes a problem. We see serious feud between the First Lady and Chief Minister. Where before even we go into these elections, we talk about the convention, we see them manifest them in that mining company, the issue and get. Whilst Chief Minister was against the mining companies, their operations, the way they do things and what have you. I mean, whilst Chief Minister was for the mining company, their operations and how they carry out their activities, First Lady was against, diametrically opposed, and we see how they come at the public domain, beginning for attack themselves. First Lady, they call certain people within government as dogs. That was not a convention, period. That was way before convention. And before that, we only get series of other issues. I don't bring anything here because things will be fresh at the minds of people. During the convention, we see, yes, at the top of it, you will see say it was peaceful, it was calm. You don't see fet inside the convention there. But we got what we call negative peace and positive peace. Waiting we experience and waiting manifest itself outside of the convention shows that na negative peace be there in our convention. Because days after the convention, you see First Lady enter inside Parliament and just a mere chant of 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬 is running at this country for how many years? It don't lead to a lot of wranglings within the party. And today, issues that we were supposed to even discuss out of that particular state opening of Parliament, the President in speech, were very critical to the health and well-being of Sierra Leoneans, because when the President will talk, then once in a year they do running a Parliament, where they talk about what governments don't do, what are the plans of in government, what are the advantages, what are the challenges, and what are the opportunities. Sierra Leoneans were lost in that particular debate, and now we decide for beginning to look into First Lady and in party, whatever 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬's issue. These are some of the issues we talk about. How internal party squabbles within major political parties like the SLP get tendency to undermine critical developmental issues within the state.
But the party, like from the publicity sector, not seem for CM the way how you, for example, don't describe them. We just heard from Mambu say whatever rumors were out there, not to waiting they happen inside the party. And according to Ram, waiting they happen at the party not get nothing for do with governance. No,
you get a lot for do with governance. Because the one way they fed themselves, so most of them they inside government. These are the directors. Prince Hardy not waiting. Prince Hardy now director one of the institutions there. Chief Minister is a member of this government. We have several other people. We have parliamentarians. We have people who are in this wrangling. So Mambu, yes, it is good for actually come out and say una party, no get issues, what have you. But it's also good to appreciate the fact that the people they observe and the people they see the reality. We don't see first they don't come out. It all lament on the internal party squabbles that there are people where they fight a man inside this party. So way before, in fact, they go into this convention. And even name names of people you say they fight time any man.
Is it that then they underrate the effects of waiting they happen at the SLPP to general governance?
Yeah, well, I feel say that the in posture this morning is like it downplay the seriousness of the issue they get. A house divided in itself will not stand. The SLPP is like a football team. A football team will get different players. Waiting to make that football team they succeed. Now, when them players and they play with one heart, with unity and a sense of purpose. But when you get one player, they look this end, other one, they look the other end. You have players that they suspect themselves, fighting each other, trying to undermine each other. Waiting will happen at the end of the day. You notice that there is going to be a deficit in service delivery, where go affect the common Sierra Leonean. And these are the things we face today. Mark you, President Bio has a long way to go in fulfilling his manifesto promises to this country. And he said this without any fear of contradiction. Waiting Sierra Leoneans then vote for versus waiting don't be delivered by this administration is so great. People are not impressed with what is happening currently or for the past 7 years. We believe, say, a party or a government ready for succeed for be united in itself. A house divided in itself cannot stand. It gets tendency for erode service delivery greatly. It gets tendency for even undermine investor confidence. When the ruling party presents a picture that it is divided in itself, they are fighting each other, particularly top guns within the party, to the point that the kind of public, they abuse themselves, try for drag themselves and molest themselves. Credible investors then go begin to think, say, Italy, the center is no longer holding. We need to hold back. Me will get me money, me billions, me trillions. I can't have such a country where I know see even the party in governance they in squabble. What will be the effects of that kind of situation on investment? It get tendency for even undermine with partners and development partners and confidence in government. These are the indicators where you look for now in developed countries, civilized countries, for see a government that is failing. When you see a government fighting itself, you see people fighting themselves. You cannot divorce the SLPP from government. The SLPP government now is still in power. And in its statement, it say they are going to ensure that they continue to be in power. How will you continue to be in power when the living conditions of the people continue to deteriorate on the back of consistent squabbles within the party? So we are very concerned. At a point in time, when I started my advocacy, I had to, that in the SLPP in opposition. Those are not things we knew, I must say. It's not only unique to the SLPP. But we had to write a letter to the SLPP and the APC at the time that they need for put the house there in order. Because internal party squabbles, and particularly for people and within the government of the day, get tendency for actually erode trust and confidence and undermine people, the welfare of the people. And that is what we are seeing today. If you move around the country today, people are hungrier than they were. This country people don't become poorer than they were before. Living conditions of people don't become poorer. We continue for grapple with electricity supply, we still there in coma, I must say. People are still in this country, they face difficulty for able to get good health facilities in this country. Our education system is still in serious challenge. Our economy is nothing good to write to me about. In the midst of that, we still get we leaders and people who hold power. They fight themselves, undermining each other. Now the attention is no longer to provide for the people, because outside the elephant and the what they call it, now the grass is suffer. And these people are the grass. The people are the grass where they face the heat of the elephants and then fight to the fight. You notice say people are supposed for all when are duty bearers. They lost focus. You cannot be strategizing to undo your own colleague within your party, for undo your opponent, for undermine them and all over the place. You don't even get a mind settled. Then you want to provide for the people and where they take on you.
According to Mambu, in belief, say all of the issues there we don't highlight so. No, they affect them as a party in governance, then still they go forward with some of their manifesto promises. But you believe, say, with all them fets there, so where they happen, it go distract them because people were actively in governance, are supposed for deliver, then they fight for political power. What are some of the things that we go point at, say, that indicate all this, where go serve as evidence, say, the infight inside the SLPP, they affect them and they distract them for deliver for the citizens?
Yeah. Yeah, of course, I will always use one example of that mining company in Akono, where First Lady will take up. You see, First Lady, they take one position, Chief Minister take a position publicly. You see them, how they fight themselves. You see, even the state opening of parliament where President go talk, the statement of the president, not even they again a public debate. In fact, they feel so bad that we have to come to platforms that we can be talk on issues of political party wranglings and not talking about the content of the president in statement. Where for be debated, for be dissected, introspect very well and make sure say we hold the president to account for which we will talk. Now we are losing that particular opportunity. We are losing it because of the internal wranglings. Now they don't set an agenda where the people they just follow. We are in for 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬. How has 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬 actually helped this country? How it will help the people? How it will put food now people in plate? These are the issues. How it will bring electricity? Would that for big, would that for big? All them things today. So to me, I just feel say there is a nexus between the SLPP, the political party wranglings, and service delivery to the people, because now SLPP hold the steering, now SLPP they in governance, now SLPP now the team where they play currently. If the team dividing itself, fighting each other, this not ready for pass ball to this they ready for make sure say this not score goal. What's in at the end result? The end result now the people will continue for suffer as we see the people is suffer today.
Let me just bring Mambu in. We just don't listen to Thomas. A good example where, according to him, beliefs in one of the effects and then concerning the chamot where they happen at the SLPP currently, the plaba between the membership and una day in governance. And we will talk earlier, as a party, una not believe say issues and then at the party where they affect government. Cite examples where go prove say internal wrangling at the SLPP not they affect the issues where una supposed for the tackle as government.
Okay. As a philosopher, when a Greek philosopher, we want and say, when you don't know the focus of a tiger, it always they misread the direction how that tiger did they go. I make this example for place we leader, when are the president of this country, at the center of this discussion. The president of Salon, we take up power in 2018, promised this country, and they don't deliver them, and will continue for deliver as a political party, that would change the face of this country, both locally and internationally. That one day, it is not debatable and not negotiable. We are poised as a political party for continue unprecedentedly for lay this country as a beacon, as how it is so now, what we don't do for the past 7 years. So that picking them generations we get for come after we go always remember the SLPP as they don't always they remember the SLPP as the only political party in a salon where they lay foundations for the future. You go take example where SLPP come 1996 to 2002, waiting not happen, we end the war. APC come 11 uninterrupted years, we know waiting happen. But as a political party, few things they will me bother talk. We are want for make the country understand. The government of Sierra Leone, the activities and the operations of the government of Sierra Leone, not to be affected by any inch of waiting they happen at the SLPP. I don't tell una say there's nothing where they happen at SLPP. Nothing. Like problem the country need for concern about what they happen at SLPP. Nothing. The SLPP is together. The executive have been formed across the country. The SLPP go through all the lower level elections, including we final stage when at the 2 days we see in Bintu money. We come out inside that convention day, we head high. Now my brother mentioned few things there. For let you know, say governance is not affected. And governance under the SLPP, we are poised for transform the lives of the people. Now, make all kind of public, we're so confident in the record, the mode they score every day. For tell this country, say, we win the election in 2028 on first ballot. And I go give you an example. Few days ago, I know say my brother go don't say the United Nations World Food Program put a report under the bulletin few days ago on Sierra Leone. Currently, we inflation as alone, according to not to me, the spokesperson of SLPP, they talk more. This is international. people and then they talk on the United Nations World Food Program. These are people when then they rate we country, when then they look at how food business, how the economy they move in terms of food business for the people. Salo inflation as we see on so today na 7.10%. In June, as we see on so today, Salo inflation is 7.10% in June 2025 compared to 39.9% in 2024. You know what's kind of progress that one day? If the government is not poised for foster service delivery, that kind of decrease in inflation, they happen. They ever happen. It tells you this cabinet, the government, is poised for make sure say service delivery continue for go before. And that one day we know the negotiator with nobody, whether you're a party member, whether you're a party stakeholder, the development of this country. And for defend the records that we don't set, we know they negotiate that one day for nobody. Nationally, for example, prices of rice don't decrease by 18%. Because who will take power when I know say at some point the coronavirus come, it affect we globally, it affects all the price. The whole world be shut down. The coronavirus was so fierce compared to what even happened to Ebola. Because bigger economies around the world shut down. India, China, Pakistan, we say most of the rest of the come out, were shut down. The shipping agencies, they shut down. The whole country, the greatest economies of the world, including America, they shut the economy down. For months, over 40 days, economies in the world were shut down. So Salone been get for suffer the consequences of the economic downturn then day. However, we get a leader we focus, as he said in 1996, that I will return this country to democratic rule he did. We get a leader we poised for make sure say he turn the economy around, as he did in 1996, that I will bring for the Sako from the bush, and he did, President Bio. As we get an economy where they turn around now, so we have a leader who promised this country that in the midst of power where is sweet, me company like they Blaise Compaoré do in those days, they hold on to power. I will return this country to a democratic rule he did. As we get a leader where those days where would they underbid, him it's not putting company the man checkpoint for defend the lives of Sierra Leoneans. How the leader where we get na SLPP understand the plight and aspirations of Sierra Leoneans to a point when President Bio take power. Every 200 Pekinem where they born. More than over every 200 Pekinem where they born. Over 20 they die. Today, Adikam, do ya please. Today in this country, under President Bio, 7 years down the line, as soon as I can see him, how it can work out Amina, where he so care about picking them. Every 100 picking them, life battle will they get. Now less than 5 they die today, which is 90% increase in the control of infant and maternal mortality in this country. President Bio cares about He cares about education. When President Bio come, now 250,000 picking them. Now they be the access primary education. So they like oh, so now 2.9 picking them the access primary education because the barriers we been there, we go make picking them access their education then they. What in President Bio do? It can pull them barrier then they. For say okay, when I go school free now, every picking is a right for you for make you day na school. Picking them begin go na school. In 7 years, President Bio alone, together with his partners, they don't build 1,500 classrooms across the country. That is unprecedented in nature. In 7 years, President Bio don't commission 6 universities, including the Kono University, where APC promised for 11 uninterrupted years, they not do them. Why am I Arikam? Why?
With all them things there where you don't state, you can boldly talk na a public platform like this, say all of these things visible na the lives of Sierra Leoneans.
5 months ago, yes bag. Na market, we go Congo market. Now we all go down. Now be 1.3 million. No, don't show this program. You see, we in our SLPP, we talk data and facts. We know they come and talk rumor for score political points. We don't play the people as a political pawn in this country. That is what the President Bio-led party don't do. Because the SLPP are the only political party we don't lay in life on the line for protect this country. We do them in 1996. Would they do them again for make sure oh inherit this country? We inherited a better economy, an economy where they on the lifeline. And they talk about electricity. Where we come now, Western area now be less than 250,000 households. Now they may connect to the main power grid. So they will get 520 households. Even where you go up Leicester communities, then they go along the whole. I meet people they celebrate for say wow we say they don't connect we now to light. People they glad. Where you pass now Mashaka.
Question I ask you. If all them things that we they say under the bill-led administration, the SLPP party within governance, una don't able for make some of them things there reflect on the lives of the citizens. Because if all of them things they already talk, they reflect on the lives of the ordinary citizen then. Why people they grumble?
No.
Why the youthful population they be wasted by drug abuse? Why so many crime they out there? Every now and then when they see the police, they talk about issues of gang robbery and other things. Then why the youth the way they just do university, they grumble say work no day.
Okay, this is a country, not to Abacha State. And when you run a country, there are so many things where they happen. Even the greatest economies in the world, America banned some country there, including Canada, the Eastern Tariff. Why? Because they say fentanyl. They go inside America and they kill thousands every day. This is the greatest economy in the world. Now they talk about so. So Salone is not an exception when it comes to issues of drugs. And not to today begin. You remember those days where youth man they take kush, youth man they drink pampas water. So drugs business not a new thing in this country. But what is new is the effort where a government don't do for Corbam. For example, we go McKinney today, there is a recreational facility for rehabilitate people where they are affected by drugs. Over 200 young men in Dede. So those are the efforts. We go McKinney, they meet and they. You can't free to go na Hastings, Dede. This is fact for make sure say we rehabilitate the young picking and they. Now where I tell you say in the SLPP, we know they talk fiction. What would they talk? Would they talk figure? Would they talk data? I begin for making me point where you caught me off say 5 months ago. This country, yes, go take 1.3 million. Thomas More ways to go agree. Say yes, go take 1.3 million. Okay, today, what we done this program? The world they watch we. Na Liberty TV we day. For me who believe say this government they make effort for reduce the burden on the citizens. What we done this program? And say yes, go take 1.3, 1.2. Let we go na market. Let we go ask for less price today. Then we all can come back to man at this studio say, okay, Khadija, we don't do investigative. We don't go do investigative journalism. Rest 5 months ago, na be 1.2, 1.3. Today, we don't go na Kutongo, we don't go ask for that same rest. When I be 1.2, 1.3, now the new price this. Make you see whether this country, they make progress economically, or we know they make progress economically. That one they can lay the foundation for tell you, say, when this government say, they give Mashaka light, for transform the economy of Machaka, where they make picking them, where they wake early morning for go get water. Then they meet with man, the way they rape them, they drug them in a corner. Today, they wake na Machaka, through the rural electrification project, you go na Bonkelenke, you dey meet light, picking and they wake na morning, early morning, they study for sit them public exam. Whether one they don't make for the first time na history, the history of Salone, the first time, in 3 years in a row, girl picking them. The rate of girl picking them when they pass public exam, so pass boy picking them. It not ever happen in the history of this picking, in the history of this country. That one day is as a result of the frantic and effortless activities where the government of Salone, the political party within a power, the SLPP, don't put in place for make sure say we not only continue for protect girl picking them, we not only continue for protect women them, but we continue for lay foundations them, we go make them thrive.
The SLPP at this stage convinced say majority of Sierra Leoneans them okay with service delivery as it come in the past 7 years.
Yes, the majority of Sierra Leoneans them okay with service delivery for the past 7 years. You know why? Because we run an open government. The citizens of this country get access through the Ministry of Information every week, sector by sector, for understand exactly what's in the happen. Now, from the political party lens, we also get for continue that work day, for make citizens continue for understand day to day exactly what's in the happen. But above all, every government agency, for example, look the agriculture. 2024, we decrease imports of rice into this country by 13%. It is estimated by that 2025, 2026, with a further decrease importation of rice into this country by 39%.
Are the citizens
now,
okay with the SLPP
the
government?
citizens of this country not only okay with SLPP, the citizens of this country don't place SLPP at the top of their heart as the most popular party today in this country. You know why? The indicators are very clear.
Because if you open phone line right now, ask people for tell you waiting and think
it's different
about governor. It's
of
not different. It's the public.
No, they will
tell
you.
The
so let me tell you the indicator. One of the indicators we make Sierra Leoneans place with at the top of the heart today in this country. Now, like the open market system with this government they run, we see for the first time in this country prices of petrol lit by liter, they go down without even government not interfere. Because government sets the space for make... No, I can't. Of course, for the first time in Salone, we see a market where prices they fall by itself without government not even interfere. Petrol, for example.
But petrol used for go down before.
No, petrol no used for no.
Now.
Okay, Khadija.
In fact, where the SLPP come now power, on a meet petrol at 6,000 some hundred.
Okay, where the SLPP can power in 1996 petrol product. Now be petrol now been 3,500 per gallon.
Go back to
no, I can't. But when SLPP,
then we come back to just 2018.
No, now they say okay.
Just 2018, we wanna take governance.
Okay, let's set the premise for you. Okay, let's set the premise for you. When I say petrol prices they fall without government no interfere, today because of the open market system of this government, the competitive creation of this particular government within the oil market sector, you find out say without even government not discuss the prices of petrol by liter. Because of competition where governments create, prices of petrol begin fall without government not even interfere. By Adikam,
they fall internationally.
Adikam,
so for reflect.
No.
So Sierra Leone.
No prices.
So why civil society organization or why civil society activists like Edmond Abu, they fight with government daily say the price is supposed for.
No, Edmond Abu not they fight with government. You know why? Because they don't understand the international placking system. Salone,
civil society activists. No, we don't in this field for a very long time. Even with people like क़EVE, they at the civil society space now all be there. Okay, they talk about the same issues there, and now you want discredit and say you don't understand the plan.
If you allow me to set the premise, the people are going to understand the discussion how it trend. This country, Sierra Leone, under the leadership of President Bio, one day happen. Take me on record. One day happen now this country. For make le petrol station by themselves without government no interfere. Just put fuel price down by themselves without government no interfere. One day happen.
What do you mean without government no interfere?
Yeah, for where petrol price they can down or go up, always now government can call the players them and then discuss.
So why is PRA constantly holding engagement with the dealers?
No,
why the vice president constantly they engage the dealers?
Engagement with the dealers now for make sure say Sierra Leone gets stuck because petrol now a political commodity. Sierra Leone for make sure say we always get stuck with it in country. When it comes to the price of petroleum products, not to government the determiner. It will be determined by so many factors, including which side they come out. Mind you, not to we they produce oil. We not they produce crude oil. Now import to the importer. And when you import something into your country, there are so many parameters where you get for look.
You don't get out to the point that they try to make say. Not so because the President Bio in leadership. Petroleum products
so the leadership
they be determined by the world market.
The leadership of President Bio will make petrol price they go down is because of President Bio and this government, this political party within a power, open up the space for let people that can invest in the sector. Now player them where they within the sector. No, it not be the happen. No, it not be the happen. For the past 10 years, almost petrol station is
come inside for open new businesses.
No, the unprecedented nature at which it happened today, it not be the ever happen. Khadija, few weeks ago, within this country also, petrol station they begin sell petrol 25,000 instead of 27,000. They begin sell by themselves. You know what they do so? Because the petrol they in stock and there are so many players now in the sector. What's happen? The marketers themselves, the oil marketers themselves, they don't within themselves say, okay, my profit margin per liter can be 1,200. But because so many petrol stations in the I know they get the output in the sales where they do per liter, now you reduce the price so that more people will move towards me. That is competition in a market, Khadija. That is what a government was serious. We care about the lives of the people. That is what it does.
But the competitiveness always there in the market.
No competition not be there. MP.
No
competition not be there.
Because of President Bio.
Khadija, before the advent of President Bio, competition not be there. Now few players that dominate the sector.
Country for a very long time.
Khadija,
we know when it comes to petroleum products.
Khadija,
how the space be done there.
Khadija, the space will be done there. Now one player, now be don't dominate the space. Now be done there. When this government can have power, they open up the space. Say no, we don't forget one player. Where if NP not bring petrol not the day, petrol the loss completely. When last year you say petrol lost na the market, it's because the government. When this government come, they review the whole petroleum system, including the act itself, and open up the space for let more players they come into the sector. Now today, Salon remove from 3.5 stock to over 15.5 storage capacity, which means. When this government take power, salon stock level in terms of fuel na been for 2 weeks. Today, inside this government, salon stock level, imagine salon now can get oil, will get petrol in country for the next 3 months. When Liberia get problem, Guinea get problem with petrol, now salon under this government. Now we been get for go supply there.
Same government again, petrol be done short in the country.
Of course, but by then they build the system. Now the system is built and set. I can assure you now.
Even though you the both system build and day, for a very long time, people on the call say petrol don't go down at the world market, but Sierra Leone prices are still high. Now you the boast say na President Bio make competition on the market.
Yes.
Which from your own parts might be a defense, but also you aware say
no, not a defense, na fact.
You aware say then come then they willingly do them because government refuse for put the price down even when they don't go down at the world market.
That is not true.
It is.
No, it's not. I can tell you why.
It is. Then come in and decide for one because they say they don't go down at the world market, but salon price been still there up.
That is not the truth. Then decide for Duam because competition they in the system and the people at the camp. No, not to that. When petrol go down, no.
Competition not gonna make businessman want for lose.
Okay, make her educate the public. Make her educate the public. When petrol go down at the world market, you know they just put your price down. We get to call the plaque. We both the government, development partners, World Bank, IMF, the Ministry of Trade, the Ministry of Finance. Now they come together for determine the price. Now, what's happened recently? Now, like where Liberty go say, for example, 1 hour program na Liberty, 1 hour program na Liberty, now 1,000 millions. Now you for pay for can Liberty 1 hour. But then Liberty see don't say for the last 1 month, that 1 million day, when they see Liberty, they see other people that they go pay na SLBC, then they see other people that they go pay na AYV. 700, 600, forget that same service the way Liberty they provide. So Liberty sit down by itself say, okay, no, because we want more customer for the country and we want for the whole out quick. The price now, the price now for 1 hour program na Liberty will put them down to 400.
Mambu,
that one at the camp. That one they at the camp. No, a match at the camp. That one they no at the camp. No at the camp. That one they can go. That one they can go even below waiting IMF standard, waiting IMC standard can say for the media for take for that particular price day. And when I can defend that, say, but we don't put this thing. The IMC say now 1,000, but people they can't to we. So in order for let people then count to we get for put we price them down so that people then get for continue for count to we. What thing happen? You go say okay, we they take a loss. That is business strategy. You go say okay, they take a little loss because every liter what you sell, every liter what you sell, the petrol company gets about some 1,000 some 100 cents per that liter the way you sell. So the petrol company goes sit down by himself say okay, that creates competition by myself. Until they get 1,000 if I sell 1 liter, that begin take 700. The 300 that give the customer there. Me go be out with the 700. Because of competition. And that has to do with prudent and expedient policy implementation within the sector. And that is exactly what the government do. This is a government we care. This is a political party we care for its people. The lives of Sierra Leone have never been gambled by the SLPP. The lives of Sierra Leone, this is the only political party we don't lay a solid foundation with generations yet to come. Always they make sure say they go through them. Look the free quality education, Khadija, for just 1 minute before I round up. The free quality education is spiritual. People they need see today. Oh, not a free quality education will they eat. Not a free quality education. But I can tell you, millions of kids have benefited from this, starting from preschool to primary school to secondary school. Don't benefit from this. 10, 15 years from now, millions of kids, millions of young people, millions of Sierra Leoneans must have benefited from the free quality education. Whether one day go lay the foundation for a well-educated society, we go make sure say the economy open up, we get new entrepreneurs, we get new areas. And this government not only implements education policies, we don't implement expedient and quality education policies for meet the new trend, like technology. Look the Ministry of Look, the Ministry of Communication, for example. Thousands of schools around this country now they enjoy internet facility through Starlink. Hundreds of kids now get interest in technology. Hundreds of kids now get interest in entrepreneurship. This is what a government does because believe you me, Khadija, government of Salon not get the resources for employ everybody. Waiting government get the power where government gets. Now for make sure say we create the enabling environment. For make sure say investment in education day, investment in the private sector day. And believe you me, in the next 2 years, Sierra Leone is slowly under the leadership of President Bio. We are moving towards an industrialized country where we produce iron ore. We now they produce iron ore in Sierra Leone. We now they produce oil and we even they export oil in this country, which tells you the shoulder, the future, and the destiny of this country is rested on only one political party. That is the SLPP. And with all the good things we don't do, SLPP is poised for retain power in 2028.
All right. Now bring in Thomas Moore, where they advocate for the citizen. Them, according to Mambu, thousands of school picking and now in a school they enjoy free internet facility through Starlink. They don't do a lot, and in belief say the citizens are happy with outside the country they so now under the SLPP administration.
The issue is now Mambu is a politician and he talks like a politician indeed. But people who view it and where they watch them programs here so will be peeved, will be disappointed, and go in total shock for all the rosary things that we brother represent as if Sierra Leone is one paradise on earth. Now I've been dealing with issues there where some of the issues that we raise we have to say very important for actually respond to. He make mention of prices of commodities. He make mention of inflation, changing of inflation or whatever. Reduction of inflation. Now, of what relevance is then things here where it also if they affect the lives of the people?
It is because
no. Let calm down.
No, the price will be buy one cup press.
Please
allow me. No, the price will be buy one cup press is different now.
Allow me to communicate.
Carry on.
When the kind of power rice was around 200,000 euros for bag. Now Lord begin come to the basics. How the people in life don't become miserable in this country. Where in fact, in order for patches don't even for even work again. What's the reason for patch means the now. Not to any development and now patch. After they don't destroy things and patch now too. What makes less 200,000 euros for bag in this country? Minimum wage was 500,000 euros. What's the minimum wage? That now waiting for pay person. The least where anybody where they work in this country for receive was 500,000 euros. Bag of rice was 200,000. In less than 3 years, bag of rice go beyond 800,000. It go to 1 million, as it's 1.3 million. Is that responsible governance?
But the lady
No. These same factors you talk about, every government they face challenges. No, wait, please.
No government since 1932.
No
face waiting the world face with corona.
Allow me to make me point.
No,
please.
but you for also
Mambu,
tell the people and the two.
When you talk, I before interject you on a number of issues.
Yeah, but for tell the people and the two.
Now we respect the public.
Lay the factor. They are factors.
Now we respect the audience so that they will understand the issues that we raise. Now I make a deliberate not for even talk. Not to agree with what you say. Not to say what you say are the facts. But I decide for listen so that we will get a very quiet and with a constructive program. Yeah. All government they face challenges. Now inside challenges they most government in this world, even in Africa now, so like the Tanzania, when Magufuli was in governance before he died, so you see how the living condition of the people really changed. In Tanzania was affected by even corona. In fact, the same corona killed the president of Tanzania. The same corona will kill the president of Tanzania. But Tanzania was doing pretty well than Sierra Leone.
Now they do so now.
No.
That's where
that was over 4 or 5 years ago. The same time they all face the same challenges. Yeah?
Yeah, but you know they compare Tanzania economy to Salon.
When a leadership serious, when a leadership focused and not distracted, like how they're distracted with them political parties squabbles, you see say development they become easy because Sierra Leone is rich. And they always say this and I will reiterate it. Not present to select say Sierra Leone one kind of poor country. We have all what we get, what we need for make this country better and for better the lives of the people of this country. For like we even buy less in this country, 300,000 or 150,000. We have the resources in this country. We're going to make Sierra Leone not even leave this country for go America safe. You're like, easy like see Libya and any country. Yeah? So when we raise this issue, it's an insult to the people and intelligence of Sierra Leoneans for let una meet guests at the cost of 200,000 euros. Now rest they close to 1 million. When I bring along, when I put small thing on top and now when the trumpet as that's development. What you are doing now is damage control. It's not development, it's damage control. Yeah? When I meet fuel at a very minimal cost, around 3,000 euros for liter. Today, fuel is 25,000 euros for liter. In fact, we even buy 30,000 millions for litre in this country. That recently they don't go down to 27,000. Even the 23,000. Even the 23,000 you're talking about now. The world market, if we go by waiting they apply at the world market, we are supposed to buy fuel less than 20,000 lions. So you're not doing the people a favor. What you are doing is what you are doing is damage control. Now, like I always say, them mediocre mentality there, so we want to always try to sell out to the people. In the midst of so much resources, we want people and for settle down for the mediocre things we want to do. It's wrong. When people sit on they watch with at the planet in different homes, you tell them say their living conditions are not better, things are not better. It sounds like you are provoking them. There are people who don't wake this morning, not even know how they're going to eat. People in there who don't sick, they don't even get mind go hospital because they cannot bear the cost for buying medicine them. We get parents where they take them picking at school, where they spend boku money for just to admit them picking at these schools in this country. We still get schools that don't even accommodate the picking the way they go and schools them because they don't get the necessary infrastructure. They don't get the benches, they don't get the necessary classrooms for accommodate the millions of people that don't go outside the schools them. It's a good thing to have free education. But what is free education if the quality, if it is bereft of quality? That is why a nation like this will continue to get bad engineers, we will continue to make bad roads, bad doctors, we're going to kill people in our hospitals, we have people who do the wrong things in our different places, and corruption will rife. It's not just a matter of implementing policies for political gains. We have a country where gets a lot of potential, the people ready. So for let it raise the issues here, so they present a picture as if everything is hunky-dory. Some of us will not sit here and allow them things today. Yes, he's a politician now, but he has been a civil rights activist. He should be able to identify with the challenges of the people.
Thomas, you think so it's a problem if the spokesperson for the SLPP, where they in governance, not even aware say the people and get issues where they don't raise in terms of cost of living where they believe say they go up on a daily. If the one way they in governance, the party where they in governance, not aware say the issues here they be, is there anything to worry about? Because it just left about 3 years for President Bio in tenure. If at this stage the SLPP convinced, according to Mambu, say Sierra Leoneans majority are satisfied with service delivery, is there anything to worry about?
When somebody they feel and they are aware say yes, I can feel because of this reason, that person can be redeemed. But when somebody they on the path of destruction, they on the path of failure, they on the speed, a breakneck speed for the country and for fail, and not say they fail, he still believes say he is doing well. In fact, they do the best for this country, and that the people of this country are better. It's dangerous, and that is the situation we are in now. Waiting and expect me brother and anybody where they come for represent government for do is to acknowledge the fact that the people are suffering. Sierra Leoneans they suffer all over the country. This is not about APC or SLP business, not a party business. Not put party business aside. Not talk about the realities the way they affect people in this country. Me, I used to say they face that because of the pressure you will face, even the small money they receive. Today, people they receive 800,000 euros at their workplaces as minimum wage, and rest day about 800,000. One bag rest is over 800,000. How you expect that? How you expect that common post where they receive 800,000? That policeman, that soldier man, that nurse, that teacher, where they receive that small money, when they even receive up to 1 million, so maybe they receive up to 1.5. For it will take care of a family, sizable family of 3. In a country like this, then you get officials that they say things saying, okay, this country is going well. That's the service is disingenuous to the highest of levels. It's disingenuous.
You think, say, Mambu as the PRO for the SLPP in governance, they deceived the viewers then this morning?
To me, Mambu is doing his work as a PRO, but to me, I believe, say, if we do it with some kind of candor, wherein you look, you sit on this platform, you talk, and believe, say, when you go out, somebody will look you with eyes of respect, knowing that they identify yourself with them challenges where they face. But not of just because you want to propel your political party in agenda, why should you disregard and become insensitive to the plight of people in the country? That's bad. That is why we believe, say, the need for put the house in order. We believe, say, the party in power supposed for the speak from a single hymn sheet. Because they are actually losing. They are actually losing it. And when they lost them, now we the people they face the brunt of it. Now we they face the heavy weight now. We they face the weight of that. He has spent considerable time making all the rosy statements about how things they happen, how things don't change. Today, before now, people they pay $47,000 for go Kenema. Ask people where they come up from Freetown to Kenema to how much they pay. You talk about things don't change. You talk about feel don't calm down. Talk about the things that don't change at the country. Everything is high. And they always make reference to Burkina Faso. And they make reference to Burkina Faso because now a country where they show clear evidence of leadership where get the will and we're sensitive to the wishes and aspirations of the people. Now, junta government, yes, we know they support illegitimate things, yes, but they don't show say you just need to forget the will. In less than 2 years, waiting the guy they do in Burkina Faso is what President Bio has not been able to do here for over seven years now. I'm counting.
Just say they don't transform the lives of the citizens.
The same things that we
don't talk about internet where school picking and get access to. For everything is working for them in governance. And you they say 7 years, President Bio not able to deliver.
You see, the problem what they face is knee-jerk approach them to developmental issues. Yeah, this way they talk. I don't didn't say they go and fix internet facilities in our schools then. But you want to ask how many schools they don't benefit from anything? How much speaking they benefit from anything? Okay, today, as we speak, there are a lot of schools where the basic libraries they say for them get basic science equipment and for do basic practical things they don't get them in this country. People they never see litmus paper. They never see litmus paper. They people as sciences. They never about a litmus paper. They're not even exposed to things that will make them become better students. They will make them go to university and do better and make this country better. We talk about internet facility. Just because one kind of platform like this and talk say we are doing this, we are doing that. No. Now look at the basics. In President Bio in manifesto, it says he's going to provide a free quality education. The free quality education is a package, a full package, wherein school fees, uniform, books, and other teaching and learning materials will be free for people in this country. Today, you go out and do your research at this country, ask people in the country whether they really can benefit from anything that they ask them, present them to them, then will tell you, say, the only thing where they get now that they allow them to go to school. The only thing where they get is that them people then at schools there in choked classrooms, where even the teacher themselves, they be burdened by the ratio of the picking them against them, the teachers. Teaching and learning materials, they become a problem. Even the school authorities that we don't carry out a project. Citizens Advocacy Network carry out a project with funding from Usiwa. The project is known as FACT. Where we they go out of this city, we they want to bush them, and the Mawakuto them, for know how schools then they go on with this free quality education they talk about. You will be surprised for no say schools that they go for several months. Government not even give them the subsidy for give them for make them run their schools. And subsidies, now in the schools that they use for do the basic internal runnings of their schools. And both principals, teachers, what they call it, they complain about anything they do.
What's in the SLPP they miss? If they challenge the thing them way, Mambu according to an facts, we end up presenting this morning. What do you think say then they miss?
What in the SLPP they miss is politics and governance, like two separate things. But what they have been involved in is politics for over 7 years and counting. When we talk about governance, it's when you put the tools and down for politicking and say, this is time to change the lives of the people, change the fortune of the people, using the resources we get, forget about different considerations about tribe, political party affiliations, look for competent people who get both institutional and professional memory for them and then different institutions that they for carry out the work. Not just go and put people in there because you have to put in there and they support with ID, which is the case. We see how people when are very competent, we don't this country don't invest in, both for them and study professionally and wise. They don't know different offices, how they have been kicked off their offices and bring in new people for can run their offices. For instance, how you will expect EDSA for everyone effectively without challenges. If you don't go and sack people, maybe they do the basic things there for open run machines and this, that, so, and bring people who don't even understand the basic networks of that particular system. These are the challenges we face at different parts. And then we also be prepared for own up with challenges them. And not say we are wrong in these areas and that this is what we can do. But for now, we they continue the politics, what they do so now pure politics. Disregarding the issues, disregarding the plight of the people, saying these things are when the people and they face these things them on a daily basis. So to me, I appeal to we all, politicians, we have a duty to this country. This is the only country some of us have. We not get anyone outside what they call home. Now, yeah, we only able to go now with hospitals them and not say we're going to forget medical facility. The hospitals themselves will not be safe in our country now. So I don't get testimonies of family members, friends, acquaintances where they give very horrific testimonies of their experiences that with different medical facilities. Then. Not of us say we not get the competent people for provide the services, but because even the necessary they face them challenges, then necessary getting challenges. We they get challenges at all sectors of the country. Economy they in coma, I must say. All them beaucoup indicators that we go and talk about, so 7%, point this, that, inflation rate, this, that. It's not reflecting that the living conditions of people. That is why most times people they challenge some of their indicators.
Now, according to Mambu, the SLPP go for win the elections at first rounds.
If waiting?
Mambu believes say 2028 come based on waiting the SLPP governments don't do. They go for win elections at first rounds.
When you say that, to me, I say it underrates the resolve of Sierra Leoneans. When a politician sits on a platform like this, he makes such a bold statement, disregarding the background where they come from, in community where they come from, where it's just, I know say, we say they're necessary now, the challenge where they even face, people where they really come around them for just help. They tell you that things are not right. It's like it really underrate, it downplay the seriousness of the issues where they affect the people. Because a politician or somebody they ask for power go only be sure when you know say you don't deliver on your manifesto promises and the people are happy with you. Which are they saying now? So they say this without fear of contradiction. I don't need anybody for support me. I don't even expect them for even agree with me also. That Sierra Leoneans, you do a real research around this country today. Sierra Leoneans are not impressed. Sierra Leoneans are despondent. This country is not what we actually would expect. Sierra Leoneans voted this government for change the lives of the people. We want to say this thing consistently, and we will not stop for saying these things until we see better things happen in this country. Yeah? Sierra Leoneans will never, and they say this, if people underrate the resolve of people, pass and for end up for go do any nefarious things in elections, and which Sierra Leoneans will stoutly resist. Sierra Leoneans will stoutly resist any attempt by any political party or any government for to ever thwart the will of the people, because once that happens, the brunt of it they be affected. So what do we expect them for do? They have the opportunity to change the lives of the people, then get the resources. We have given them the resources. We are paying them very well. Their lifestyle better. Most of them are better today than they were before. Because of this is that we resources than this. Now we they pay them, salary every month. Sierra Leoneans, out of these resources we get, now we they pay them salary from President Bio down to the least post within the government. Now we they pay salary, we they pay them salaries. Now we they even buy for them and clothes the way they wear. Now we they provide them with health facilities. Now we they buy them tickets. All the Baku travel President Bio to travel in this world. Now we the citizens, our money, now they use for do. The least we expect from them is to provide the people with the minimum where they ask for. Give them lights. Give the people lights. Salomon no want Baku. Give them water, clean drinking water. Man is sick, he able to go to the hospital and get the good medical facility forget. Let him able wake up and not say able to provide for him family, eat. You don't need to go beg person. You don't need to look up to person. You don't need for their own party office. You don't need for no person. Let him not say if his right is violated, he can go to any police station, police will take him serious. Or if not a police case, he can go to court, the court will take him serious. This is the kind of country we need. Now these are the country we need.
Now bringing the SLPP PRO Mambu, you don't listen to Thomas Moore as a civil society activist, so they talk for citizens them through organizations, Citizens Advocacy Network. He believes there is still lots more for the SLPP.
No, for you, it don't happen, not lots more. And one, the way he puts it, put on so to me, there's not lots more. nothing have happened. I only get on that way.
For Thomas Small, nothing no happened
Nah,
under
nothing
the
no
Bio
happen.
administration.
Thank you.
And the SLPP party in governance.
So it is very disingenuous when you come to studio as an activist and disclaim all reports by the international community, they can call them moral guarantors, where they rate we country in terms of waiting the country they do. I refer to Thomas More 𝐒𝐲𝐿 for me go read last week, United Nations, WFP. This is United Nations we are talking about. These are some of the places they go to for funding. So I believe, say, if them watchdog, then they will watch the country, within the country they do. Then watchdog, then they pull reports. One of the ability of a very good activist, we not get any political lens. One of the things where they do, they go after their reports and read them and abreast himself with the content. So what WFP say, salon inflation don't move from 39.4 to 7.9 in 2025. What's in that they mean? What are the indicators we make WFP say dandy? As a very good activist, you follow them thing and they up, you follow them up. Say, why WFP go say so? What's in the indicator we they use for show that one day? You understand, eh? If WFP say prices of rest don't fall 18%, now this country is alone, wouldn't they monitor them? As an activist, you for go after the reports then they and read them. What's in the indicator? What are the benchmarks where WFP use for arrive at then reports there for say salon inflation don't reduce na salon, the prices of commodities don't cool off, the earning power and the spending power of Sierra Leoneans don't increase. What's it make them they say dandy? Because you cannot be the player, you be the ref at the same time. We not the SLPP, we not the player. Who are they not the ref? Now the people and where they watch we. Like Thomas More there. But Thomas More don't sit there over 15 minutes. You know, even say President Bio take one stone and lay yonder, we change one person in life. Which is disingenuous. So as an activist, you get two hats. You look at the government say, okay, no, under President Bio, now the first say, oh, see light na Mashaka. Now the first time under President Bio, I see light na Mashaka over 40 years. Thomas More no done. If we're able for Sidoya and say under President Bio is the first time where I see light na Gloucester after 40 years. Now the first time where I see light na Bonkelenke. If we're able to Sidoya and talk, say, however, yes, Bonkelenke don't get light. Makeni, Mashaka get light. We see Gloucester get light under President Bio. But yes, the country need them more. The other partner of the country, they need them. That's how an activist, we want to let the country take us serious. We don't get any political cover. Now so you behave. You look at the things that the government don't do, say yes, this one you is correct. When MCC rates the country, it's almost more able to challenge them. When MCC say Salon don't score 89% in the control of corruption, you know the challenger. You know why? Because these are credible institutions. When MCC says Salon don't win compact, over $400 million, Salon don't win them. Because of the indicator they want to pass as a country under President Bio, will not ever happen. Not what President Bio say. Not what the SLPP government say. These are international people. Now them people and they Thomas More they go cry to. This Thomas More is a lawyer. Now them people and they go cry to forget funding. So if the people they go cry to forget funding, the people and they say when it comes to the economy today, salon inflation don't move from 39 to 7.9. The cup of rice don't drop by 18%. The bag of rice don't come out from 1,300,000, it don't come down to 550,000 per bag. They know the indicators where they see. The IMF they say them. The World Bank they say them. Why are not they mention local indicators them? Now because the international community now they all they go. Now waiting and they say about countries. Now then they rate we. Now they go. Now they won't go. Far from that one day. When the APC came to power in 2007, rest now been 60,000 for bag. That was the time in 2012 Salon began the fastest growing economy. The iron ore price where APC meets, no government in the history of Salon, in the history of West Africa, no meets that kind iron ore price day. Ever in the history, iron ore price, when APC took power, it goes over 530%. What did they do with it? What did they do with it? 10, 11 years. Down the line, now ghost teacher they be the owner. I don't want to go into that one day. Under President Bio, Thomas More ways lawyer. Now Makeni he go to school. And no say under President Bio today, 7 years down the line, we get 6 functional universities. 6 functional universities. We make education don't expand. Education now, not to everybody not get for left in village for come they can't attend for a big college. You can attend university in Akenema, the Eastern University. You can attend university in Akono. the 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬 University. You can go now to 𝐒𝐷𝐻, which is a university. You can go to Bo University the day. President Bio have commissioned universities in Makeni. That is not progress. Yes, there is more to do. We need to do more. Now I make President Bio not the sleep, the wake. But where there is progress, as a good activist, where there is progress, and that is us as a political party in power, we know we mandate. We know what to ask the people of Sierra Leone to give to us, which is the power. And we know how they use them effectively for transform the lives of Sierra Leone. Now I make him with big 5 game changers. We key critical element is feed Salone. In 2024, 13%, Sierra Leone be able to stop 13% of rest where they come inside country. 39% of the rest where WFP they use in country, now local farmer that they grow up. Ebo Khadija, is that not progress? So as an activist, when you sit down a studio like this, one of the elements where you get are the fact, you get the data now you are. So you get the facts, you get the data.
Speak from a fact?
No, of course, it don't get no facts. I don't lay some of them facts. Then the way it speaks the mind of how in heart they beat and how in emotion they rise based on the hatredness for the government. And as an activist, they operate that way. In development, they attach emotions to development, like how Thomas More they do. The moment you attach emotions to development, you miss the point. When you come, even when you bash government, you go say, okay, no. When President Bio come, now 250,000 Pekin they go school. Yes, we recognize the fact say access of Pekin the way they access education. It don't increase. However, I come, Khadija,
Mambu, some of them projects are where they talk about. Now, the ongoing projects them, where President Bio just can't continue with, it just be said during in tenure, and then come to effect.
Khadija, as a journalist with me, personally, get respectful. That question, the way you ask, so if you go viral, a lot of Sierra Leoneans go bash at you.
Why?
Because when President Biobi, the campaign say they can't free quality education, Dr. Samora Kamara and other political leaders, when they sit up in the debate, they say, also they pull the money. They say Salone not get the capacity for implement the free quality education. You wait, no, Adikam. No, what they say is ongoing. Adikam, they make example to one.
Mambu,
no,
I know they talk about the free quality education.
Well, we don't quantify.
You make reference to 7 functional universities.
Yes, 6.
6 functional universities.
Wait, don't can create.
Now I tell you, see, some of them projects there, now be ongoing
no,
projects.
Not to be ongoing project. For example, the 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬 project.
𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬 project.
No, and not be there ongoing. President Kuroma used them for campaign in 2012.
Mambu.
No, they use the people. No, I can't. Khadija, please. You gave Thomas More the opportunity for expand and lead the issues.
Now the same opportunity they give.
Yeah, but if you not give me the opportunity,
again, you not find in as much as you they talk, you they left doubt. Now the viewers their mind.
No, I know. If you allow me,
I get responsibility.
Yeah, if you allow me,
clarify some of these issues.
Yeah, if you allow me, I clarify some of the issues. Then they, for turn University of the 𝐒𝐷𝐻 to university, not been there on the pipeline. The 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬 University, the APC government used as a political pond, forget the votes of the people of 𝐒𝐲𝐞𝐬. That is what they did. They used the 𝐒𝐲𝐬 people as a political pond, forget the votes of the 𝐒𝐲𝐬 people. Where they know say nothing was in the pipeline. Nothing was on the pipeline. They used it effectively for campaign the 𝐒𝐲𝐬 people. I remember there was a day where Ernest Kuroma and Samora Kamara and the rest of the APC and DBN, where he asked the book up na 𝐒𝐲𝐬, so he said the 𝐒𝐲𝐬 University is here. And by next week, I can't launch her. Where is it today? Now President Bio come, carry the bill, go back to Parliament, review the entire 𝐒𝐲𝐬 University process, get fresh money for the 𝐒𝐲𝐬 University. Now it is ongoing. Effectively, it is ongoing. In fact, it is estimated that any time from now, they begin whole classes na 𝐒𝐲𝐬. So when I tell you that when Mr. More sit down here, what he talk, you see, when you criticize government, when you come 2 months for criticize, say, oh no, everything what this government don't do, they not do nothing. That girl Pekin, we don't go school for where President Bio come 2018, don't go school free, where the university. They go to look Thomas More and they laugh. They say, boy, me I go school, I don't pay school fee, I don't reach na college. Me na girl Pekin. Waiting this man they talk. That bobo, that student where they graduate, where they come, they join the National Youth Service Scheme. They join the Youth Service Scheme. This government friend placement, they begin doing internship, then train them. They get placement. They begin doing placement. They begin doing placement. And when it dey part in placement, then they get employment. When the government don't open up technology, Pekin they now go, they see Pekin they build robotic now. You see technology companies that they come now. The economy they open. Look at the entrepreneurship role they all get now this country. The country they open, the economy they expand. So they salon they come. So they
Thomas believe say today if we go into elections and left everything to the people there and the people then go vote to now.
Elections have always been left to the hands of the people. And that is what SLPP is known about. We don't ever get either election or selection, na SLPP constitution, from time in inception. And no, Thomas more know than they say SLPP don't ever get election or selection. SLPP has always been about election. And it is only SLPP that have organized credible elections in this country. In 2012, for example, when Christian Atop put paper in Awia, he said, wait, he said, go police. President Bio went to court. The APC reneged on going to court. They said that they take the rally boy pattern. Then they go to court. But in 2012, they asked President Bio to go to court when he lost the election. President Bio went to the Supreme Court within the speculated time in the Constitution, 7 days. He applied in the Constitution to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said the election be free, be fair, even though Christian Atop no get no power for cancel the vote the way he canceled in 2012. President Bio accepted. Asked Thomas More as an activist. If they don't ever ask Samora Kamara for congratulate President Bio, if they don't ever ask Samora Kamara for even telling people, they say, because today, Samora Kamara, they telling people, they say, that they can't swear in for be president. Is that those are democratic tenants? No. When president, you see, when we sit down at this country, when we sit down at studio like this, we communicate to the people. We communicate to the people with facts. Go read the 2024 UNFPA. Go read the 2024 UNFPA Infant and Maternal Mortality Report. Thomas More, I apply you for go read them. Infant and maternal mortality don't drop. The condition at cottage don't increase. The statistics today, every 100 live births of Pekin there, now less than 5 they die. Before President Bio take over, every 100 live births, now over 18 they die.
You are aware say all during the struggle for electricity to make Pekin and they die?
No, that is a fact. That is a fact. Those are challenges. Go now all are doing hospital today. Go now all are doing hospital today. Today in all are doing hospital, they not only get 24-hour light, but they are well capacitated in terms of staff.
You are aware saying they donate to some because all are during. I can put an out to you. Say there is a time when the doctor come out requesting for citizens there for support them because of the bad electricity condition at the hospital.
Do you know? I know the question you intellect, but I know say you know it's in a government. Government is of the people, for the people, and by the people. We all are government. If I come now and donate a generator to Liberty Television, Khadija, I play my own civic responsibility as a citizen of the country for empower for continue. So every citizen
create an impression.
No,
now,
I'm not a create.
If all are doing I'm
not a create.
Based on government.
Of course,
support.
government they lay the foundation for whatever they happen in this country. Whether talking to citizens, President Bio don't go out a lot of time. They employ citizens, say go back home, go help your country, go invest in your country. Go back with your skills and what you get in your country. Sierra Leone is for all of us. This is our country. We need everybody to come back home. But what is disingenuous? Now, what we sit on our studio, we paint a beautiful picture for say, no, nothing not happen as Salon way good. For where President Bio take power, nothing not happen as Salon way good. Right. This is the president will take power in this country in 2018, where Salon be the struggle. Salon be there on life support. It can't be pulled with it. Take this country to international. Look, Thomas More Sidoya. Thomas More na 52 years ago, Thomas More, na 52 years ago, Salon chair ECOWAS. What you think say make Salon, then vote Salon for make it chair ECOWAS at this particular point in time? What you feel say lead African Union for make Salon chair the ECOSOC?
Because Salon don't get very good economy.
No, not because of very good economy. It's because of the democratic tenant and the leadership where Salon gets. I can enjoy people that say, oh, na Salon in turn, na Salon in turn. No, there is no turn by turn, na ECOWAS. It tells you that something is happening, not only this country it happen, but Salon name the international. Thomas More, you don't talk over 20 minutes. Nobody no interject you. No, they don't interject you.
Okay.
What we need for do now, what they are for educate people. Yes, this country they still face challenges like America. There are millions of people that in America we still face those challenges. But has there been one pin of effort by government for make sure say the conditions of Sierra Leoneans continue for being improved? As an activist, for do and what you do if for back up with facts, if Thomas More be Sidoya, let me debate the UNFPA report on my infant and maternal mortality. Let Thomas More Sidoya, let me into debate the WFP bulletin where they pull, where put with inflation at 7.9%. No debater. Let me and Thomas More Sidoya we debate about the educational situation in Sierra Leone today compared to ghost teachers 10 years ago. No, you don't know debater. Where it is. Where it is. So let us set a look. So those are the indicators as a country.
We need come back to Thomas. They will take messages. They will wrap up. Mr. More, Mambu believes say they don't set the pace and they don't improve the lives of citizens. Then when are they represent?
Yeah, first of all, let us just establish this. Mambu is a brother. I respect him so much, but I don't take lectures from her in terms of doing a civil society work. I didn't take lectures from her because I believe, see, what I do, I don't know, my conscience satisfied. I do logic. When you try for actually draw a conclusion, a logical conclusion about a particular situation, you look at the pluses and the minuses. If the pluses outweigh the minuses, you go say this person don't perform well. You go be very safe in your heart, say this person don't perform well. But when the minuses then dwarf the pluses to a point that even they even see the plus if you get the plus sign the loss. You know the experiment for cast and beginning
now because of the lens we use.
So the issue is now the issue okay. Now because of the lens we they use, but I believe say that this same lens we they use, 9 millions of other Sierra Leoneans, right thinking Sierra Leoneans use.
Those are the same lens millions used for the vote President Bio in 2023.
Where they continue for labor.
No, those are the millions we use and back for vote we in 2023. So they saw it.
Now you're disrupting.
No, but those are the same millions we see in 2023 for vote we in.
Let's continue for respect to the audience.
Now they use.
Yeah. Let's continue for respect to audience. We are all young people. Now we have made this country. And we will only make this country where we stand at the right side of history. Where we stand with the truth. The truth, you know, if you are not in a concealment is afraid. When you listen to Mambu in posture, and these are the posture where they run right across most of them within our governance, it's a matter of them against APC. Consistently, from in first 2-3 statements they make, now almost every program.
No, that is not
his
true.
issue is with APC. APC this, APC left this, who can make this, APC left this, APC can make this.
No,
let me say this. If I say I will go, no. From where you started off.
No, now you carry the debate go to that.
No. You started off with you versus APC.
No.
When we there so. We know the can't be talk about you versus APC. We talk about waiting you versus the people. Una versus the people. Now Una and we now the head to head. Not Una APC. Because the people were not actually in slumber when in 2018 they decided to say when in 2018 they decided to say let President Bio take over governance. When in 2023, even though the elections were contested by not only political parties in this country and local observers, but by international observers, or the people for the sake of peace and sanity, say, let we allow peace for reign. So now then people and they talk about. And when the people are they watch we talk about things they like say we they in heaven. Like everything is rosy. Somebody go wake up this morning, he gets enough food stock in fridge, you not get nothing to think about. If you want any hospital, they doing test them, they run plan and major operations them. Basic malaria they kill person in this country. Basic malaria they kill person in this country as of today. Now this country don't they picking they go to hospital, oxygen they don't picking a hospital in this country. This country. Now this country we don't they hospital they go without electricity. This same country we talk about.
So are you going this government in response to the corona?
So to me, when we raise the issues here, so as activists, the role of an activist is to push power holders for continue for do more, particularly so when they are failing. And they are failing abysmally.
No, in addition to recognize what they do we good.
Abysmally, are failing.
You also get for recognize.
No, I don't lay platform.
No, you don't lay. No, you don't lay. For Ika, you not talk one pin of thing where this government don't do good. Or you impress about one.
Allow me.
And that is not activism.
Mambu, I don't take lectures from you.
No, that is not activism.
I don't take lectures from you.
No, that is not activism.
Yeah.
And as an activist, you get two responsibilities.
No, Mambu, please.
For lay the foundation and also talk about what is not happy when you impress me.
Mambu, get an elevated discussion. We are in the people who benefit. Not to this kind of rowdy business.
Nobody benefit from you. You know why?
Now the people benefit from you. Let the people be the judge.
They are not.
Let the people be the judge.
Fine. Because when somebody, if Mambu say inflation don't rest cup, price don't when people go to market, they feel it.
Can we please allow
this
to take on for God? Because if you continue this way, Mr. get the ability will make we not talk this program will done.
No, they see.
But I don't want that to happen because the issue is about very sensitive, and I will guard this program jealously. So it not end up a halala. Because the lives of people are very matter. And we talk about things that were very critical at this point. The people, they look up to this government. Now, this is the government together. They call them a government. For make sure see them living conditions and better. When I therefore distance ourselves for politicking, this issue of APC, this APC, that, talk about what you're doing. Where they change lives, compare yourself with countries that were they out of out of the region.
Now they do.
Not about being fast in APC. Yeah.
APC, what they talk?
This is where you're losing it. You were talking about indicators about corruption and what have you. MCC don't pull. I know they care for this credit any indicators with any international organization pull what have you. They all get right to their opinions. Just like say get. Just like say like opinions they form with thing and they report and they.
These are strong opinions.
But I tell you today.
Opinion where they back up with money.
Waiting.
Opinions where they form, where they back up for give money, not to ordinary opinion. No.
Gentlemen,
it means that opinion they're very strong, Thomas More. MCC not just approve Salon forget compact. No, they're not okay. Don't they? These are well-educated people, economists,
Mambu,
Democrats.
Mambu, let me just look at few messages that people don't send. The one they take from YouTube say, question for both of them. Do you guys think Sierra Leone is better today than 7 years ago?
All right, so we look at more messages we don't come in. This message from Alhaji Aruna Sivali. It says Thomas will never say anything good about government.
All right, more messages. They say, what is the benefit of Sierra Leone being the chair of the ECOWAS?
That's a lot.
We look at more messages. Asibangra Mambu, stop making. All right, we go skip that message there.
Do you think that the SLPP need to campaign again in all the districts, as you are claiming that this government has done everything for the people?
This one say, good morning, Liberty, our dynamic host. So there is no government in the world that wants the people to suffer. This is just their exchange in price of commodities during the Pakaba government. And it's way better compared to former President Nkrumah. Example rice was 60 leones per bag in 2018, and it was above 200, more than 300% increase. Thing changes.
All right, the final one would say, Mambu, MCC is not union hardship, starvation, and lack of electricity, etc. Saidu Kamara from YouTube.
Baba Ahmed Mansari, they say, good morning, Liberty. I think what the nation needs is all political parties to come together and create development plan that each of the political parties in governance should be using. But however, it's a shame and disgraceful for the gentlemen to debate about costs of fuel or rice between the past and the present government. That's what our people need is job opportunity to meet their basic needs and afford commodities. In Europe, the cheapest rice, which is a parboiled rice, in brackets water rice, is €1.45. 1 liter fuel is €1.65. But because of no job, their salaries and no salaries, we don't meet those basic livelihood.
All right, from the messages, then they quickly would they come to you, Mr. Moore, in 50 seconds. How you go assure citizens then say the issues inside on a party, the SLPP, not go affect. Apologies, Mambu. Mambu, how you go assure citizens and say the issues within the SLPP not go affect SLPP in governance for deliver? Quickly in 50 seconds.
The SLPP delivery
is poised. We are geared up. The SLPP, they continue for deliver, for make sure say woman the way they go to hospital for born is safe. The SLPP, they continue for deliver on the over 450 kilometers of road across this country. We they connect towns, we they connect bridges to cities, we they connect markets to big towns, to cities. SLPP will continue to do that. The SLPP will continue to open up the digital space so that citizens will continue to participate and thrive. The SLPP will continue to open up the civic space so that citizens will be able to participate in democracy. The SLPP will continue to turn the economy around. We want to bring this economy with inflation to single digits. When I see say the forex don't stabilize, the exchange rate don't stabilize in this country, we will continue for push. As the SLPP, they still enjoy the confidence of the international community, the IMF, the World Bank. They're all still there. All international players continue to give confidence in the SLPP.
we go continue. There are still challenges to address in this country. The SLPP is cognizance of that fact. Now, make we continue for work assiduously every day as a political party in governance. Our president is poised for promote regional trade, regional stability, and regional peace. Few days ago, it don't tour over 4 countries in West Africa for try for bring the regional bloc together. Because when we are strong as West Africans, Africa will be strong. Because this is the melting pot of Africa, which is West Africa. Our president is now leading the crusade for make sure say we get permanent seats in the United Nations Security Council. We are poised for rebrand the image and the name of this country. People like Thomas More and others, all we need from you now for join the bandwagons of development in this country so that we all go continue. The delivery, we are unapologetic for make sure say this government deliver for the lives of Sierra Leoneans. Now I make thousands and millions of Sierra Leoneans. Right. They follow up and they see what in this government they do. And we will continue for create those platforms so that our agriculture sector will be boom. Thousands of small farmers, smallholder commercialization, they continue for participate in the economy and will continue for grow we own so they eat. So I tell you, thank you. Una continue for trust in the SLPP. The SLPP political party is the only way out for this country. When some were underpaid, like Thomas More counted them, people like President Bio those days laid their life on the line for protect this democracy. We will continue for work together for make sure say this country go before.
Over to you, Thomas More. What's going to be your parting words, especially an advice to the government regarding the topic we discussed today, the internal party conflicts not affecting service delivery?
Yeah, a responsible government for able to put the house in order and make sure say their internal party wranglings and they be addressed as soon as possible, because they are already out of, they're already on the verge of the brink of collapse, I must say, and they collapse with the people with them. And I want to send a message to the people that we not for lost hope. They will continue to get hope in the country. Salone, now one of the blessed countries in the world, we get the best mineral resources you can think about. We are good people. We get a duty for make sure say we hold people, we hold power to account. Every citizen, wherever you are, whatever your status, economic or social, no say now your responsibility for hold power bearers responsible for their conduct and the way that they run this country, because they hold power they're not to lodge them. Then we own employees they will put that power, will put that different offices and different places them for make lives better. But if we face challenges with the way things that they go out, we need to be very, very vocal with the issues. And now, these are times where we say we need to actually look at what we want for the country as a people. Do we want to continue being in this poor state? Do we want to be used and be misused by our people? We have a youthful population that is today so despondent. Don't be immersed in drugs and other antisocial activities. We get communities that we know they boast of clean drinking water, electricity, things that people don't pass long ago by the world. And in fact, we need by the way also. We can do better as a people. Let we look in the next elections where they come for people we get the requisite capacity, we elect this country, and we don't show proven record for able to deliver, for make sure say we deliver this country from the doldrums we find currently. Let we look for people not because of tribe, not because of region, or because that you family member, but because you believe say you get the necessary temperament, you get the necessary professional capacity for able to change this country in fortune. Because we can do better. This country can be America. We get all the resources that this country will make this country America or any other side we want for go. We don't get any reason for leave this country. We don't get any reason for leave this country. Let us not listen to too much politicking. Most of the things that we talk, we not say people of Sierra Leone we still intelligent and we know what the right things say. We capable for join people by what they say, what they do.
All right, many thanks, Mr. Mo. We join with this morning and also Mr. Mambu, the Salone People's Party National Publicity Secretary. Many thanks on join we, and also to you who don't watch, send you text message one for say plenty thank you for where you watch this edition of the Breakfast Show. Now Musa Saukoma and Samuel Thomas and then support the production team for bringing this edition come to you. So to meet back, Mina Khadija Bangura say have a nice day.
All right, until we meet again, Mabel Kabadi, so get a good day and goodbye.